Hello everyone, this is Ron. Welcome to another King of Fighters All-Star video, and today is going to be another beginner's guide, and today's topic is going to be battle cards. And battle cards in this game is one of the ways to make your character really strong, and it is one of the most important ways. So I'll be talking about each and everything related to cards. We'll be talking about different type of cards, free cards and banner cards, how to farm the free cards, what are the best free cards. Now I'll also talk about exchange option and also different type of effects, and finally I'm going to show you a level up process of a card really brief. So let's get into it. So let me take you to one of my fighters, and in this demonstration I'm going to use, let's just say, Kusanagi as the fighter. And if you go to your fighters, if you go to your equip section, probably you cannot see. If I remove my head, and you will be able to see that this is the equip section, and in this equip section you will see there are three different tabs. First tab is about the battle cards, the second tab is about imprint stones, the third tab is about plugins. Of course, when you level up this character, all of these tabs are going to be unlocked. Now in today's video I'm just going to talk about the first tab. In some upcoming videos I'm definitely going to talk about these two tabs as well. So this is the tab where we can add these battle cards. What is battle cards? What is the function of battle cards? If you have played some other type of game modes, you have seen probably some sort of artifacts or memory system or anything that you can add to your character and make your character stats grow up. What do I mean by that? Let me take you to the profile and I show something. If we go to the stat details, this is the default stat of this character. See the attack number, see the critical rate number. These are the default stat because I haven't really added anything regarding cards. Of course, this character is having imprint stones and everything, but those are different cases. But the function of battle card or card, any type of card, is to increase the stats, increase the useful stats. That is going to increase the damage of this character, probably increase the survivability of this character or the usability of this character as a whole. So this is the thing that is card, that is probably known as memory system or anything in some other game modes, but basically the function is same, that is to make your character stronger. Now what are the different type of cards? You can see there are different type of slots. This slot, these two slot, these are known as the special slot. And in this slot you can only equip this type of cards, which are the special cards. And if you tap on this slot, you can see on the right side of your screen only the applicable special cards are going to be selected. But there are many other cards, they will not be shown here, only the special cards. And what is the job of these special cards? Probably you have seen in different type of gameplay videos that these characters can display a very beautiful animation skill. The special skill, that is known as a special skill, and if you equip these special cards, only the character can do that special skill. Otherwise the character will not be able to do something like that. And there are different type of cards that comes into different type of banner. For example, this character Kyo is having a lot of these special skills, and each and every of them are totally different from each other. So this is really amazing, guys, and you can equip two of them. However, only one is enough for this character to make this character do the special skill. And if you go to the special card, this type of cards, you will see, of course, there will be certain type of effects here. Increase critical damage, for example, in this card it is increasing critical damage. There are also two more type of effects: increase attack and increase active skill. Different type of characters are actually going to get different type of benefit. For example, critical damage is going to increase the CP a lot, and active skill damage for certain characters. For example, Kyo, for characters like Kyo who has a lot of active skill buff, they are going to be benefited with the active skill version of this card. However, I kind of collected the critical damage because critical damage is mostly important for all the characters, but that was a mistake for me. For Kyo, active skill damage I think would be better. Now let's move on to this slot. This is a set slot. Here you can add set cards. What is set card? There are different type of cards in this game which is going to provide a set For example, if I add any set, let me add this set. So when you add the first set, you'll see that automatically the other part of the set is selected on the top portion. Okay, so let me add this set and see what it is going to do. Let me add this card and see. Set type effective. Set effect is affected. If you add same 3 type of this set, it will get a set effect, and you can read this set effect of each set card in this section. This is the set effect. Increase attack by 12%, 30% chance to deal extra damage, and blah blah blah. This is the set effect. And if I remove any one of these cards and maybe add any other random card, for example, let's add this card, then you can add this card for sure, but the set effect is not going to be activated. This is not going to work. So you have to add the same type. And how to know that which is the same type? If you go to the card, you'll see that there's a name, A Day of Happiness 2. Let me remove my head and you will see this is the name of the card, A Day of Happiness 2. This is the type 2, and in the same way, if you go to this card, you'll see that it is type 1. And the third one is going to be type 3. In the same way, you have to find all 3 types and finally activate the set, and only then the set is going to be activated and is going to achieve a lot of potentials. So we'll get back to those effects again, and this is once again the option cards. There are different type of option cards in the game. Different type of option cards are going to give you different type of effects, and if I start talking about them, the video is going to be way long. But long story in short, try to get attack, critical rate, critical damage, these sort of things. For example, this card, increase attack, and also decrease skill cooldown. These are good effects and important effects. However, there are many more effects. Probably we will separately create a video on the option cards because there's a lot to talk about. Now let's move on to the different next topic, that is, now we know that there are different type of cards, special, set, and option. Now comes the question that how to get this card actually. There are 2 different ways to get cards. If you go to the summon section, in many times you will see this type of banners, and whenever you will see different type of banners, you will see a card banner as well. And in this card banners, there will be set cards, there will be option cards, there will be special cards too for the ongoing characters. For example, in the banner characters, this character, the best special card for this character, the best set cards, best option cards, I mean usually the best ones will be available for in this banner, in this card banner. So if you would like to collect these characters, you have to summon in the character banner, and definitely you would like to get the cards as well because they are going to be best suitable for these particular characters. These are the banner characters, and for that you have to save up rubies. You have to summon with rubies, or either you can also buy summon tickets and pay with real money, which is of course a little bit expensive. So best idea is to farm a lot of rubies and then summon in these banners. However, there are more type of card banners. For example, sometimes these EX banners will return. You'll see these EX cards. They are also different, specifically dedicated for these sort of EX characters. Some of them are really good, and for that you have to farm certain of these EX coins. Each and every banner will bring this sort of EX update, and the game will give you free EX coins. You can summon in this banner. However, there are many ways to obtain this card entirely for free that I'm also going to show. And this is going to be the unified banner, where the free cards, that means always available in the game characters and cards. This is the card banner where all the free cards are available, and you can select the pickup and select your desirable card, and you can add it to the pickup section. And if you end up reach the final PT, you'll be able to select any cards. And honestly, there are many useful cards available in the game. And of course, don't forget to do these free summons, guys, because it might look like a one single summon, but trust me, this thing adds up. And I got huge important cards from this game through these free summons. Now of course, you can use some free summon tokens in order to actually get these cards, And these tokens, let me do a 10x summons and show you that what happens. These tokens you can farm entirely for free, guys. Don't ever invest rubies in this card banner, because this card banner is entirely for free. And look at this. What is the value of this banner? Let me skip and I'll show you that I actually got 2 cards. One face card I got 6-star cards. This card I got, and another face card I got 6-star card. Very useful. Why useful? Because maybe their effects may not be the best thing in the world, but still I think this is a great effect. Kios, K-Dash's card. Amazing, guys. This is so cool. Also, you can use this card in Transcendation. I'm going to show you what is Transcendation later in this video, but do this thing again. How to farm these things, how to farm these free summon tickets. If you go to your exchange shop, and then if you have to go to always exchange shop, and you have to go to this Soul Dust exchange shop. Here you can buy 3 of these tokens every single day entirely for free, guys. And what currency you need? You need to have only some of these soul dust. Different type of soul dust you might need. And how to do this? You need to go to Salvage Soul, and the button is actually behind my head. And you of course you'll understand. If you need to tap on this button, you need to go to Salvage option, another button which is behind my head. Let me remove my head a little bit. You can see this Salvage Soul. Tap on this Salvage Soul and just salvage only the characters that says max. Do not salvage any souls of any other characters that is not showing max. Don't do this mistake, guys. Especially as a new player, you should not waste your souls, because if you upgrade your characters, you will get certain codex bonus, which is going to be very important overall for your account health. So always use these maxed up characters. These characters are already maxed up. You don't even need these souls anymore, and you will need these souls. In my previous videos I showed that you need to limit break your characters with these souls. So only use these maxed up souls. And let me show you how to salvage. And if I salvage these souls, these gold border characters, they will give this blue souls. And if I salvage some face character, they will give us some face souls. However, currently I don't really have any face souls right now, because I kind of salvaged all of them. But this is a basic thing, guys. This way you can summon up a lot of free useful cards entirely for free without spending anything. Now there is another option, guys. Let me show you. There is another very F2B friendly option. If you go to exchange shop, then you will see these exchange cards. Here you can get great benefits. For example, exchange, this one is exchange special card, this one is exchange set card, and this one is exchange option card. What it is going to do, if you go to this option, this special card is not a special exchange option is not really too much helpful, because you can only get the in-game special cards, which is not really good. Some of them are only 4-star or 5-star. These are not 6-star main cards, guys. 6-star cards are will be always 6 stars, and they will be face cards. In the exchange cards, however, you can do exchange of 6-star cards. Look at this: 1 2 3 4 5 6. When you see the 6-star cards, you know that they are best cards. And you can even exchange. For example, if I don't have this card, if I don't have this card, I can do what? I can combine the same type of 2 cards. If I have other 2 cards, I can combine them and get this card for free. This card, I want to have one more this card. If I want to have one more this card in the set, I can sacrifice 2 other cards. For example, let's just say this one, I want to have one more. What I can do, see, there are many quantity of the same cards. So these 3 are same, these 2 are same. I can actually sacrifice one of each. Let's sacrifice one from here, and maybe sacrifice one from here. And now if we go to OK and press this exchange, what it is going to do is going to consume these 2 cards and give me another piece of this card. See, this card I had only one of them. Now I have 2 of them. So this is the exchange option you can do for any set cards, even the banner set cards too. This is the current banner set card. So if you are accidentally having more than one copy, like for example 3-4 copies of one copy, if you are not having other copies, try to do these things, guys. This is an insane mechanism and very useful. Now these are the options. Now let's talk about special set option effects and the best effects. I'm going to briefly talk about this one because there are a lot of effects and a lot of things you need to consider. But most importantly, the banner set cards are going to give you the best effect, guys. To be honest, and let me show you quickly that this sort of effect, this increase attack, increase critical damage, increase critical rate. These are the king effects in this game. Always try to look for this sort of effects in the option cards too. Try to find out active skill, attack, critical rate, critical damage. These sort of effects are going to always help you. Now let's move on to the next section, which is going to be level up process and how to target effects and how to level up character, how to get the resources for level up. If you get a card in this game, you can actually level this card multiple times and increase their stats. And let me show you what I mean. If we go to Kyo, let me remove this card and use another card. For example, let me use the banner set card, for example. This one, as you can see, there is a purple star. This one is a 6-star card, but right now it is showing purple star. Why? For example, this one. This one is also a 6-star card, but this one is not showing a purple star. What is the difference? I have kind of transcended the set. I have kind of leveled up the set. And let me show you why. What do I mean? If I go to any card, the card, if you get a new 6-star card for the first time, the card will be in this state at level 1. You can level up this card, and let me show you how to do it. Let me quickly level up this card. You will need these resources, and I'm going to definitely show you from where you have to farm these resources. But first, let me quickly level up. So I have just level up. You can increase the skills. So let's increase the skills. And then you have to spend some gold, and finally the character is fully leveled up. The character is on level 30, skill level is 10. In this way, the default stats, that means the set effect or option effect, whatever effect is in this section, are going to be fulfilled. Okay, they are going to be they are going to give you the full effect. However, you can upgrade this card in many ways. You can transcend this card. If you go to Transcend section, there is a lot of things you can do. If you tap on the select material, you can see that you can basically consume any other 6-star cards and make a transcending thing once. That means basically it is awakening the card or leveling up the card further. Now you have to be very careful in this section, guys. Why? Because if you consume any one of this card, that means this character is going to be gone forever. It is going to be totally destroyed. Okay, so you have to be very careful. You can consume 6-star cards, but you have to be very careful about that. And I think you should actually consume different type of resources. The game will provide you different free 6-star cards through different events, through different gameplays, and you should consume those cards to do the transcendation. But let me quickly show you by consuming a less important card. For example, the card that I just got from the banner pools. I am probably going to consume this card and going to show you an example. Because right now, I don't really have any bad cards. As you can see, all of them are kind of really useful. Okay, let me kind of use this one. So before I use this one, what is the purpose of transcending? The transcending is going to consume all these 6 stars and going to give you 1 purple star each and every time you do the transcendation. And before you do the transcendation, if you tap on the select material, here you can see that premium, there are different type of effects. And if you tap on it, you can select this type of effects. That means you can increase the chance of getting these effects. You can actually get a lot of effects, any one of them. Trust me, not all of these effects are going to help you. Not all of them are going to help you. Especially you should look for attack, critical rate, critical damage. Once again, these 3 stats coming again and again, and you'll see in different places they will come again and again. This is the most important stats. So in the cards, and also you should try to get this sort of effects. And as you can see that if you select these effects from here, you will get these percentages increase. Okay, so these are the thing that is going to happen. Now of course, before selecting this, you need to determine that on which character you'd like to use. For example, balance type, there are balance type effect specific for attack type, specific for balance type, specific for defense type. So first thing first, you have to determine that on which character you'd like to use this card and what is the type of that character. For example, let's just say our character is Kyo and he is an attack type character. So if I am willing to transcend this card, I would like to find this sort of effect. For example, let me show you this one. If we go to transcend, I need to find this sort of effect that says premium balance type. This is not the right effect because this is going to increase the balance type fighter's attack. So I have to deselect these ones and I have to find the attack type fighters. Look at this. These are the attack. Premium attack type attack. Attack type attack means what? It is going to increase the attack type fighters attack. Increase attack type fighters attack by a certain percentage. So this is the required effect. Now next we are going to find the critical rate. Let's find the critical rate. And we have to search around the same attack type range that we would like to have attack type fighters, critical rate and critical damage. I hope I can find really quick because there's a lot of effect, guys. Balance type, defense type. Yes, attack type, critical damage and attack type, critical rate. Usually the critical rate and critical damage is going to be side by side. So notice this, not far away from each other. Attack, critical damage, critical rate. These are the things we would like to select, but it is not guaranteed that we are going to get this effect. Let's do a transcendation. Let's consume a card. For face card, you need to consume one face card and spend some gold. Let's do the transcending and look at this. All the 6 stars are gone and now we have 1 purple star. And we got an effect, increase balance type fighters building damage by 1%. This is a totally random effect. As I said that the selection process will give you certain priority, 3000% or something, 3% or anything, 3% I guess. But this is not totally guaranteed. You can actually miss. Now once again, you have to level up this card. You have to spend resources again. Same resources, you will always need this thing. And once again, you have to skill enhance. And when you reach this maximum level, spend some gold. Now your card is once again ready for transcending. You go transcending option, in the same way select material and consume any other fodder card to actually do the transcending. You can do it multiple times. I'm not going to do it because this is not really a good card, good enough for transcending. But let me show you a fully transcended card and how it looks like. This is a banner card that I previously transcended. A fully transcended. I did the transcended, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 times to maximize the effect. But 6 times it is probably not going to give you the best effect. Because look at this. I got this best effect. Increase attack type fighters critical rate by 2.8%. For this effect, I had to transcend it multiple times because maybe you will get this maximum level up after 6 times transcending, but maybe you will get this effect in the middle sometime somewhere. Maybe you have to fish for the effect for a long time. It is totally RNG, but it is definitely worthy to do it. But however, even if you don't get the main effect, still the transcending will make your card a lot stronger and more powerful. So this is the way how you need to develop your cards. So basically only develop the cards that is going to you are going to collect from the main banner, because in the main banner the set cards and option cards are going to be stronger and the best, and they are the worthy ones to be invested all those resources. Now let me quickly show you that from where you need to farm those resources. You need to go to dungeons and you need to go to power up dungeons. and you need to farm in this street operation. Usually this growth, this mission will give you certain materials. And if I do a quick auto clear, let me do a quick auto clear. This is the best place to farm because you might sometimes get actual banner set cards, option cards and special cards entirely for free, but that's a random thing, totally RNG. Sometimes they will show up in this result. So these are the materials you will need to level up and skill rate up. This is the thing you will need to increase the skills, and these are the ones you will need to increase the level of your cards. So basically guys, these are the things that you basically need to know about the entire card operation. This is how you basically manage your cards and make your character stronger. Everything will depend on the transcending effects, but however you can use the cards without even transcending at all. Simply just level up and skill enhance to level 30 and 10. That is enough. So I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the content, support the channel, and I hope to see you guys soon in some other videos. Till then, stay awesome and peace out, my friends.